Hello everyone, this is Chantel from Creations with Heart, bringing you my design team project. I have finally finished up my first set of Christmas cards. I started them a while back and I finally am excited they're all finished. And these particular cards are shaker cards. I just love that. It's just some glitter and some embellishments in there. And the paper collection that I used was the Heartfelt Creations Festive Poinsettia collection. So let's look at that real quick before we actually look at the cards. We're not going to go completely through it. I'm just going to look at a few items that you're going to see when I do the card. Wow. I pulled out the wrong paper. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Let's just get a pair of scissors on the other side. This is a collection that I believe came out in either June or July. And it's a gorgeous collection. It's the nice traditional reds and greens. And it's item number HCD, P as in Paul, 1-2129. For these particular cards, I went for the smaller cards, which are on page 1, 2, 3, 5, which would be here. So you're going to see these particular cards. I cut them apart and I used them on a small insert piece, and then I used some of the 12 by 12 pieces and cut them at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 because these cards are 6 by 6. And then I just burnished the edges. And so, for the most part, that is what I used. Yes, that's all that I used. So, the collection is really nice, especially these panels that are pre-made right here. So you're able to make very quick cards with these. And I did, for the flowers, use the cutouts, the cut aparts. If you don't know, the dies that Heartfelt sells, they always include a printing of those dies in their paper collections. So if you don't want to go the full route of making and coloring, you can just buy the dies and the paper pads while they're available, and then use those dies to cut out the individual pieces. And so those items are, these dies will fit on that paper pad and will cut items out for you, so you don't have to fussy cut them. For the shaker, I used the eyelet circle and small basics, and this is a Tonic Studios. This is the smallest shaker that they have, circle shaker, but you can use any size you want, but the smallest one fits in those little cards that I showed you. And then right here for this gold accent, I used a retired decorative pocket accent. I used the top one. So these, like I said, are the poinsettias that I cut out of the paper using the dies, and so are these flourishes, and so are these red glitter accents. And you just pull the card out like this, and it stands like this, and it's quite pretty, and it's very simple and easy to make, but quite stunning. These were the Christmas collection from Tonic Studios monthly kit. And these are those small cards, and these are the 5 3/4. And then one is on the back with my stamp. And it's already stamped Joy to Christmas. So here I can write a sentiment, or I can write it here, I can write something here. And you can also, you've got this area too that you can write in, a personal note. And that's the red one. This is the very same concept here. Shaker card. Same accent pieces. With a little bit of Nouveau Gold Dream Drops in the center. And again, the majority of the time is spent cutting out the items, but you still, if you're not having to color them, it goes rather quickly. Now here's a sneak peek at one that I'm working on. This we'll have an ornament on the front out of the same paper collection, and it will swing. And on the top of the ornament will be cut out of gold Tonic Studio cardstock. And you'll see that iridescent shine. Believe it or not, that iridescent shine came from applying a heat gun to the gold cardstock. When you apply heat to it, it gives you a rainbow type of effect. If you apply it just a little too long, but not long enough to burn it. So this is my design team project. One of several for the month of December. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had a good holiday season and that you have fun creating